Hi, my name's Dustin. Every Saturday morning I wake up, surf the internet to find what deals on wheels we can find of classic cars and trucks. And today I'm going to show you guys what I have found looking at 67 to 72 Chevy C10s. These are the absolute cleanest C10s that I could find for sale on the internet today. These are going to be less than 20,000, except for one right at the end, which I think is a beautiful truck and well worth the money.
So let's get started.
The first truck we have here is a 1969 Chevy C10. It's a 4x4. It's got a 350. It was posted for sale 10 days ago up in Enumclaw. Doesn't give us a lot on the description, but man, look at this one picture. It only gives us one picture, but I mean, it's a clean looking truck. Paint looks nice. It looks like it has the original gas tank behind the rear seat. See, it's got a nice big lift, nice big tires. Chrome bumpers. This is just one clean looking truck, and cool too. You don't see a ton of these 4x4 K10s floating around. I really like this truck here a lot. Let's take a look at our next truck. Next truck is a 1970 Chev C10. It says it's got a 402 engine, long bed, runs and drives really good and strong, no mechanical problems, no rust, new paint. It's listed for $16,000. A lot of shine left in that paint. It looks kind of like a copper color to me. Nice looking chrome and black on the front with the grille and the black bumpers. Really nice, clean looking truck. Looks to be lowered a little bit, not a lot, maybe like a 3/4 drop. Pretty nice looking. It's just got some pretty plain Jane wheels on it though. Dual exhaust, nice clean tailgate. I mean, this is just one clean looking truck. I really like this color too. You know, the seats on the inside, I don't know if I would have chose these particular seats. They look to be bucket seats out of like a, I don't know, a S10 or something. I can't really tell. Not what I would have chosen, but decent looking carpet. Seats are functional. You can see it's an automatic transmission, no clutch pedal there. You know, not a bad looking engine bay. It looks like someone did a little rattle can paint job on it, cleaned it up somewhat. Just a couple loose wires here and there, but not too bad. You see a power brake booster hiding in the back. I can see an aluminum radiator right here, so someone has definitely done a little bit of work to this truck. Looks like this is a one-wire alternator. Nice fan shroud here. Looks to be maybe a mechanical fan if I was going to guess. That's a nice clean looking truck. Our next truck is this 1972 Chevrolet Cheyenne. This one here is a factory 402 big block with a turbo 400. That's a 3-speed automatic transmission. It's got power brakes, power steering. It's got this cool dark olive color, two-tone with the white, and I got to say it has a real nice patina to it with the rust on the hood. This looks to be paint that's perhaps in its original condition. It's got recently reupholstered houndstooth seats with new retractable seat belts, front bumper guards. It's got a hidden tow hitch behind the license plate. Runs and drives stops well. I mean, heater works well, no issues. This is just one clean looking truck. And it's listed in Springfield, Oregon. It got listed about 6 weeks ago, and they're only asking $11,750. Let's take a look at the pictures. I mean, it's just a straight truck. It's not perfect condition or anything, but man, there's no huge dents or scratches anywhere. It just looks like a well taken care of vehicle. Quite a bit of rust on the hood and the cowl, but man, I tell you what, I don't know. For what it is. Now, it's hard to tell in the photos, but I can definitely see that it looks like the bed color is a little different than the body color. So it looks like maybe this bed might have got replaced with a different truck at some point. I mean, that's a pretty clean tailgate. A little rust at the bottom here, but I mean, that's a pretty clean looking tailgate for a pickup truck from 1972. I like the 72s. I really enjoy these grills on the 72s. The bed, I mean, that's a pretty clean looking bed. A little bit of rust, a couple of dents, but I mean, I don't know. For a bed from 1972, that thing's in pretty stinking good shape. Nothing crazy here. It looks to be, I don't know if that's the original motor or not. It doesn't say, but it seems to be in fairly good condition. Probably a mechanical fan. You know, it looks like it hasn't been totally redone. Power brakes. You see the dual reservoir cylinder here. You know, the hood hinges and spring mechanisms are a little bit rusty. So maybe this could be the original engine bay and maybe the engine got freshened up. It's kind of hard to say. Gotta love those 402s. Interior looks pretty nice too. I can see the floor has a little bit of rust damage here, and there is no carpet inside of the truck, so that could be part of the reason for the price. You know, it's something you can pick up and drive and go where you want to go, but if you want to restore it in the long run, kind of replace things as you go too, that's a possibility as well. Beautiful looking truck. Our next truck is a 69 Chevy C10. It's a long bed. He says it's been his daily driver for the last 5 years. It's got a 350 with an automatic transmission. He's got disc brakes up front, drop suspension in the front and the back. Not too low, looks like maybe a 3/4 drop. Move the exhaust to side pipes. So it looks like the exit right there in front of the rear wheels. So he can install a different gas tank in the bed, but he never did get around to getting installed. So it's got the original gas tank location inside the cab. He's going to include the fuel tank for under the bed with the sail, along with some other parts like firewall insulation and carpet and things like that. Pretty nice truck. Looks to be a two-tone truck there. I'm not sure what that other, this may be like a silver with that light green. Decent looking tires and wheels. Interior's in pretty good shape. It's got a new steering wheel. Bench seat, been reupholstered at some point. Looks pretty decent. I mean, he's a Kansas City Chiefs fan, so you got to give him a little credit. Decent looking grill in these 69s. Looks to be in good shape. Nice chrome bumpers. Nice looking tailgate. I mean, it's a good looking truck and not a bad price. $17,500, located in Hillsboro, and I believe that's Oregon. Our next truck is a 1971 GMC, and I've actually seen this one driving around the Puyallup area at some of our Puyallup area cruises. It's a 3/4 ton. It's in great condition. It's got a 350 Good Ranch engine, so that's a crate motor. It's got about 60,000 miles on the motor, automatic transmission. It's got factory AC and some decent looking tires, and the wheels look to be off of a newer 3/4 ton pickup truck. Straight. I love this color with the white. Just a straight, clean looking truck. You can see it looks like the fuel tank's still inside the cab. I love that orange color. The GMCs, they have a little bit of a different grille on them. Looks like there might be a little bit of damage to the grille right there in the front, honestly. Nice looking seat, nice looking carpet, clean dash. This is a fairly clean looking truck on the inside and the outside. Yeah, really nice door panels. Nice seat. Tires look to be in good shape. Just another clean looking truck. They only want $9,500 for it, located in Puyallup, Washington. Okay, moving on. 1972 Chev C10 out of Everett for $19,500. Now this is a 72, but it's got an 87 454 engine in it with about 75,000 miles on it. It's got a turbo 400 and it's been lowered 3 inches. It's got fresh paint, a whole bunch of new parts. It's a really nice truck. It looks like the wife's trying to help him sell it there. I wonder how that's going. Let's take a closer look. Straight looking truck. Nice chrome rings on the wheels there. Nice chrome bumpers with the lights, and the grille looks to be in good shape as well. It's a long bed truck. Nice looking wide tires on it. I like the white wall lettering on these tires, I really do. The inside looks decent. Looks like it's got a fairly old, maybe from the 90s, redone bench seat. It's got some decent door panels, and the floor, the carpet looks okay. So, you know, kind of interesting. I see green paint on the interior on the dash here. Maybe it used to be a green truck. No rear bumper. It's just got the louvered roll pan here with the exhaust straight out the back. Real clean, straight looking truck. If you like a black truck, man, looks pretty sweet. Even the paint job, they even painted the edge of the doors and the sills and everything. It looks pretty good from here. Nice looking truck. Next up, we have a 1971 Chev C10. This is a super cab, or super custom cab, a super custom camper deluxe long bed. The drive stops, new tires, cold AC, near spotless interior motor. So that tells me probably mostly original type setup. You can see on the side here, it's missing some molding. It looks like there might be a little bit of body damage. This truck's not in perfect condition by any means, but still a nice looking truck, fairly straight. Tires and wheels are in good shape. Tailgate's in decent shape, maybe just a little rust right there. Bed's not in bad shape, to be honest with you. I kind of like that bed. Manual transmission. Decent looking interior. Looks like a little bit of rust here on the sills. Carpet's okay. It's always nice to get one of these here and be able to kind of decode what you have. It's got a 4-bolt 350, Edelbrock 4-barrel, to a vintage AC, nice. It's got a new 28-gallon tank, new radiator, dual Flowmaster exhaust. Yeah, looks like it could be a pretty good value if you got it for the right price. A 5-speed manual Tremec transmission, interesting. It'd be a pretty good transmission having a 5-speed in there. Located in Portland, Oregon for $10,000. Next up, we have a 1967 C20. This is listed for $18,000 in Chehalis. Now, this is a really clean-looking original truck to me. I love this orange color. It looks like those are like factory replica tires and wheels. I really love those. Straight exhaust right out the back. It's not the Cheyenne, doesn't have all the fancy trim and two-tone paint and everything, but it's still a nice-looking truck. It's got a wood bed in it still. That's pretty cool, all black. I think that's pretty much how they came when you bought them. Yeah, it's a really nice truck. More along the lines of a restoration than a resto mod. Big, giant mirrors mounted to the doors. Pretty decent looking interior. It's got a block-out plate for the stereo, so no stereo there. Got some added gauges there to keep an eye on things. It's got the buddy bucket seats. Those are pretty cool. Nice new carpet and floor mats. It looks like someone took a little bit of pride when they had this truck made. Decent looking 350. It's got an overflow tank for the coolant. Nice, clean, nothing fancy. I mean, the engine bay looks pretty darn good, really. That doesn't happen by accident. Looks like he's got windshield washer, fluid reservoir. Yeah, got headers on it, I can see right there. Power brakes. Decent looking truck. Clean, man, super clean. Got the fuel tank behind the seat still. Yeah, I love those buddy buckets. Dang it, that tank is right there, man. Pretty well maintained truck. Nice job on the restoration. Couple of flaws in the paint, it looks like. Yeah, a little dent in this piece of trim here. So there's a little bit of damage to it. It's not perfect. Clean truck though. Guy wants $18,000. Probably worth it if you get it for the right price. Next truck, we got a 69 GMC C10. It's got a long bed. So if a long bed's a deal breaker for you, you might want to think about that. It's got a 350 motor, 350 transmission, drop spindles and a rear flip kit. So it's probably a 4.5 drop. Has disc brake conversion up front. It's got Yukon axles, new brakes all around, brand new wheels and tires. Runs great, stops great, as you would expect. I mean, that's just a really clean looking truck, honestly. Look how much shine that paint has left in it. The wheels and tires aren't what I would pick, but they're still really nice looking wheels, 22s. Chrome shining, the grill shining, paint shining. It's got the nice stainless trim down the side. Just looks really nice and clean and straight. Really like to look at this truck. I love that two-tone white on the cab. Got a 350 in it, nothing special, just looks like a regular old 350. It's got power brakes. This looks to be the original power brake booster. Looks like the original reservoir perhaps. Not a crazy clean engine bay, but nothing crazy going on there either. Well maintained anyways. Decent looking bench seat. Looks like it's still got the clutch pedal even though it's got an automatic transmission still, so it got converted at some point. Door panels look to be in good shape. You know, everything looks to be in pretty decent shape. I mean, look at the paint on that door right there. That's pretty nice looking paint. Our last truck is a 1972 Chevrolet C10, listed 3 weeks ago in Sandy, Oregon for $25,000, just a little bit above the $20,000 threshold, but this one's worth it. Now this is a 72 long bed with a 67 front clip. The restoration started in 2004, but the truck was parked after the guy that restored it passed. This guy that owns it now, he picked it up in 2013, has been rebuilding it ever since. It's got a good wrench, 350 crate motor with an Edelbach Reformer intake carb, engine dress-up kit, new distributor, alternator, clutch fan, rebuilt, turbo 350. It's got a 307 open diff, so that's a good highway gear. It's got CPP lowering springs, nitrogen drop shocks with brackets up front. It's got an adjustable track bar, ride tech steering linkage, moved ball joints, upper control arm bushings, rebuilt calipers, drums. I mean, this thing has got everything rebuilt. Close ratio steering box, 2.5-inch exhaust with those Flowmaster 40 series, probably my favorite muffler for the small block Chevys. New wiring harness for the most part, carrier bearing. It's got a tilt column. I mean, this thing's got everything. Bluetooth stereo, sound deadening. He POR 15 the frame, and I mean, it's crazy. And what he states is that this list is just scratched the surface of the work he's done. Let's take a look at the photos here and see if we can agree. Now, paint is kind of like a matte bluish gray color, and he's got a little graphic on the side we'll see. It's got nice chrome bumpers, just nice looking stance, nothing overly low, but nice to drive around in, it looks like. You can see here, It's got the classic Iron Garage badge on the side. That's pretty cool. It's got the Corvette Rally rims with the stainless rings. That looks really nice and classic. I like the exhaust where it exits right behind the tire, kind of at an angle. That's my favorite way to have the exhaust exit, so I like that. Looks like it still has the fuel tank behind the seat. I don't know if it actually does, but that's what it looks like. Really nice stance on this truck, real clean. You can see with that matte paint, there are no dents in the sides of this thing at all. Nice, clean looking tailgate. I really like this. Nice looking chrome bumper. Yeah, nice new diff cover. The only bad blemish in the whole truck is right here, just this one rear quarter panel. Looks like he did a little repair work. Interior, super clean looking. It's got a little bit of a modern stereo. If it was me, I might have something that looks a little more original to the truck. But I mean, this thing is in really nice condition. This steering wheel here, not a bad little wooden steering wheel. I think I have a real similar one in the truck I have. You know, here's a small block Chevy. It's got all the goodies on top. New intake, nice new carburetor, nice clean interior. It's all been painted flat black. I mean, there's nothing crazy fancy here, but it's nice and clean. Looks to have an original style brake booster as well. I'm assuming that's a aluminum radiator. Maybe, maybe not. So this is where this truck really shines. Look at the underside of this truck. I mean, the axle, the track bar, the trailing bars, the bushings, the exhaust. I mean, it looks like brand new. It's got the H-pipe. I mean, this is about the cleanest I've seen a frame under one of these trucks in a long time. This is really what you're buying when you buy this truck. I mean, this is the front suspension. All new bushings and all the control arms are painted. And I mean, it looks like brand new to me. I mean, that looks like brand new under there. It's just absolutely crazy. So when you're buying a truck like this, the outside's not perfect, but man, look at the underneath. I mean, it's just, that's what it looks like there, but man, look at that. This is the stuff that is, you got to really want to do it. You really got to want to do it. I just love the underside of this truck. He did a great job putting this together. He really did. Well, there you have it. Best C10 trucks I could find, 67 to 72. On the old internet, I got Facebook, we got Craigslist, we got OfferUp. All the links will be in the description down below. Thanks for coming along with me, seeing what the internet could turn up for me on a Saturday morning. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to come back and check in. I do these probably from time to time whenever I see a good enough crop of new vehicles coming in. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button if you want to stay up to date with all of the work here at Big Red's Barn. Thank you very much and have a good day.